Hey guys, Pete Large Caliber Constructors. We have a wild animal outside of our door here. We're gonna go see what it is. I'm trying to be quiet so we don't want to make it mad or have it attack us when we come out the door. So we're gonna go see what we got out here. All right. So hang on. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. So a little nervous, but we'll see what happens. Okay. I'm gonna turn you guys around in case it's right outside the door. I'm not sure. Let's see. I think I see it. I think I see it. I think it's right there. I think it sees us. I think, yes. Yes, I'm sure. I can see it now. There it is. So vicious. Look at her. This is Lily Boo. Yes. I know the lighting in here kind of sucks because of the backlight. She's attacking the camera. This is our Lily Boo kitty. She is not a wild animal. She is our sweet girl. She's a meow meow. We think she's 2 years old now. She adopted us a couple years back in October. So, yes, she's coming down now. Come on. Where you going? I can't keep you on camera. Hang on. And there's the kids outside. Lily. This is our sweet baby girl kitty. Our wild animal. So Lily tries to break in the snake room whenever I'm in there and meowing at the door and banging. So she is kind of sort of a wild animal. So I don't know what else to call her besides a sweet girl. Right, Lily Boo? Lily, where are you? Where'd you go? She's gone. Oh, there you are. She's not gone. Sit you guys down for a second. Just grab the little girl here. Oh, there she is. There's the Boo kitty. All right. So, if we ever have a rat get loose or anything like that, I will let Lily loose in the room. We're gonna go back to the snake room now. So, yes. All right, Lily. Thank you. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, we're back in the snake room now. So, Lily Boo. She's cute, isn't she? Just wanted to show her off for a minute. And I don't know how I'm going to set you guys up. I didn't think this all the way through. So, maybe extend this part here. And this part here. Tighten, tighten. How tall is that now? Will that work? I think that'll work out just fine. Yeah, that'll work. So, showed Lily off. Started cleaning in here, and I wanted to start using the new Wilbanks cocoa chip. This stuff here. We're gonna see how well it does. I did an entire rack already this morning. So I'm gonna do I'll do 2 more racks tomorrow morning. And I'll do 2 more. Is it 2 more tomorrow? It's tomorrow, Thursday? Yeah, 2 more tomorrow. And then I'm going to do 2 more on Friday morning. And then I'll do the final, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tubs on Saturday morning. The last 8 tubs will be the 70, so they will be the biggest. But so far, still a little too early on using this stuff. I have a feeling it's going to be just fine. I may end up just switching everything over to the Wilbank stuff. Not that Repta chip's bad or there's anything wrong with it. Really? Somebody just pooped. I don't know if the camera heard that or not. But, I haven't used the Cocoa Blocks from Freedom Breeder. Have not used that yet. I don't know. It's just personal preference, I would say. To me, the Cocoa Block I think is a little bit bigger than what I want, as far as chunks wise. The Wilbank stuff's a little smaller than the Repta chip, so I'm thinking it may work really well, and I'm gonna probably stick with that, like I said. Let you know here in a few weeks, or maybe a month after using it. and we'll see what happens. Now, as far as if you're worried about your snake swallowing any of the coconut chip or getting it impacted or whatnot, I have not had that problem at all with any of them eating, any of these guys eating. Occasionally they will get some in their mouth, and they can usually get it out on their own. If it's a string, like the shreds of coconut that you get sometimes, I can actually reach in there kind of and pull it out without having to worry about it too much. But yeah, normally they'll get it out of their mouth just fine and done over with. And I'm sure that happens more than I've seen, but nobody's ever had an issue as far as the coconut chip being too small and eating. So as you guys saw in the last video, if you watched, yes, I did get, as someone commented, I did get facial. So yeah, luckily my glasses took most of the pee. So yeah, so checking on Pinky and Serenity. Serenity's still nesting a bit. Pinky just shed out. What's today? Pinky shed out on Monday. So checking on her. She's still just chilling where she's at. Just chilling where she's at, man. So I don't know. Are you gonna lay for me, baby? I hope so. I hope you do. I do. I'm tickling her. I was gonna spot clean here, but I guess not. She's laying where I want to spot clean. So we'll leave her alone for now. I didn't even wash my hands though. She got poop in there. And I was playing with it. I put my fingers in it. Moved her Reptichip around, or the, yeah, she still has Reptichip in there. So moved that around a little bit and stuck my finger in some poop. So I'll clean that out here off camera. Not a big deal. Right? Yeah, well, yeah, you got a little bit of urate in there too. So spot clean, and should be good to go until Saturday morning. Well, I'm not going to clean her tub Saturday morning. I'll wait until after she lays, and then I will clean her and Serenity. Fingers crossed they both lay. And we'll see, hopefully, that they are good to go there. Check on my boy Thor. I'm going to leave him in there for a while longer. Put him in with Hera just to see if anything would happen. I figured Hera would have laid already, but she has not. So I'm going to start throwing Thor back in there with her for right now. If nothing happens between those two by the end of this month, I may, and I say may, throw in Apollo a couple times and see what happens with him. I think he's still too small because she is huge. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping she starts to show some nesting behavior, or starts to show that she's gonna go for us at least. Let's pull out Balder. He needs to come out today. Hi. Come here. Ugh. There you go. So I do have my air conditioner turned on up here now. The damn thing's noisy. I don't know why it's so loud right now at this point. It hasn't been ran since last summer, so I'm chalking it up to that. It still blows cold air. It still runs just fine. It's just louder than I want it to be. But nobody's technically up here all the time. I'm up here 2-3 hours a day with these guys, and but it keeps the room down around 79-80 degrees where I want it. Because the temperature is finally in the mid 80s, or well, lower 80s right now, here where we're at, and hopefully stays that way, and it just keeps getting warmer, and it'll get warmer up here in the snake room. The reason I wanted to stay warm is so I can ride my bike every day to work. So yesterday worked 12 hours, got called in early. This was a very long day, so I didn't get much done up here. I'm playing catch up a little bit with these guys, pulling snakies out that should have been pulled out yesterday, and cleaning tubs that should have been cleaned yesterday. But I think I'm about caught up now as far as what I wanted to do yesterday. wanted to get that rack clean yesterday and start using the new coconut chip. Pastel bamboo, in case anyone was wondering. Picked him up from Rhino's Royals. Ryan, he's local. He's at the shows that we go to in Valpo. Him and his brother. Got some cool animals. In fact, he has one I want to get right now. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it. But if it's still available at the next show, I think I'm going to pick it up and we'll do a reveal here. Let's show you guys what we picked up. Put him up. Maybe. There. Sometimes they get their little tails, the tips of their tails, caught in my ring. And it's like stuck in there. So, who else are we going to pull out today and show off? If you guys have any questions, especially about the available animals that we have, just send me a message. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I've said it before, if I don't get back to you right away, I'm not ignoring you, I promise. I am at work. Sometimes when I get messages from people, even on Morph Market, it may take me a little while to message you back, but I will message you back once I see the message. Sometimes, it hasn't happened lately, but sometimes YouTube won't let me know that I have a notification or a message. Yeah, I don't know why that is. So if I don't respond to you, don't be offended, please. It's not my doing usually. And if I get the message like 4 days after you sent it, and then I see it, or it pops up and says, hey, you have a new notification, because it's been in think mode the entire time, I'll get back to you at that point. Promise. Just wanted to let you guys know. I don't want anybody to think I'm ignoring you or not going to ever respond to you. Are you going in shed? You are. Come here, sweetie. I want to spray your tub down too. So, now I think this last stuff that I used wasn't ReptiChip. I think it was the cocoa block that we got from Tinley. I've noticed that stuff dries out quicker. That's one thing I did notice with that stuff. Not a deal breaker by any means. We got the blocks for 20 bucks a piece, so I'm not complaining about that. It's just, and I know it's a little bit drier up here right now in the snake room, so hence that's why you keep spray bottle. Now, it drying out a little bit faster. I don't know if that's actually true or not. I haven't done a speed test on it with some ReptiChip and some of the cocoa block we got. The Wilbank stuff, yeah, I don't know how fast that's going to dry out, but it seemed to be holding humidity pretty well in my tote that I keep my blocks in when I get them ready. Now this is Pixie. She is a yellow belly het clown. She's actually got a lot bigger than she was when we brought her home. She is going into shed. She's looking a little pink around the edges, so she's gonna pink around the edges of her belly, that is, and she's starting to look a little dull, but she is gonna be a big girl. I think she's growing like a weed. Definitely won't be ready for a couple more years, so freeways with this girl. Just need a male. So I am going to pick up, I'm very 99% positive I will be picking up a Super Asphalt Het Clown male, or a Super Asphalt Clown, depends. It'll probably be a Het Clown male. That way I know everybody that he gets put to, all the babies will have asphalt in them. So, and I know this girl is a yellow belly for sure. I do have a couple that are yellow belly or Spectre, so I don't know which one's which on those females. So we'll be getting my normal phone interruption. We'll be getting parkways or freeways, so that'll be cool. Now, let me put my hands up real quick. I went back through the new hatchlings a little bit. I've been through them quite extensively. and molesting them, and I don't have a lighter, so we will do this here. I will pull this. Is this the one I want? No, this is not the one that I want. This is a Yellow Belly or Spectre. Bear with me for a minute, guys. I'm looking for a specific one. Actually, a couple here. Let's see. Let me put you back. I think it's this one. Yeah, this is one of them. Come here. All right. So, sorry about that. It took me a minute. I can't read, hence the glasses. Still can't read half the time. That's just because I don't feel like it. So, this little guy here, I think it's a guy. Let's check again. Oh, no. This little girl here, all balled up, is a microscale. Pretty sure it is missing some scales on the head. If I can get her to, there you go. Now I'm gonna step off the camera here and maybe see if the camera will pick up her head. As you see, she's got some scales missing on her nose and right up through the middle between her eyes. I'll move her a little closer. Hopefully that's in focus. It looks like it's in focus here. So, but this little one here, I'm thinking it's a stinger bee. Enchi, spider. Definitely a Yellow Belly or Spectre on these guys, all of them. So this guy, or I'm sorry, this little girl is an Enchi. I don't think there's fire in this little one. Does not look like it. Don't think so. But fire's in the mix. If it is in there, I'm not going to market it that it is fire, at least not right now. And yeah, we're going to go from there. I've noticed on the smaller babies, the texture isn't as pronounced, I guess, because I think it's because the scales aren't as big as the adults are. But she also has reduced heat pits also. I don't know if the camera will pick that up either. Heat pits are smaller and she's missing a few. Camera's kind of freaking her out a little bit. Sorry, I took her off camera. Took her off frame. There she is. So I do have a couple of these. Not stinger bees. This is one I believe is an Enchi spider. Yellow Belly or Spectre. Has eaten twice. I think. Yeah, this one has eaten twice. Let me check her card. No. Only eaten once, I'm sorry. Did not eat the second time. But, has eaten at least one time. Like I said, I'm not going to make these guys available until they've eaten consistently at least 5-6 times and are pushing 100, or yeah, pushing 100 grams. Is this the other one? I think this one is too. So let me get this one out. This one is a little girl too. You're a little girl too. I don't believe that. I have to look at that. I don't believe she's a little girl. You see? Well, call me a liar. Yep, definitely a little girl. Right. Just spraying down cubs a little bit. So this one here, from what I can tell, is definitely a spider. It is not as pronounced on the nose, but there are some scales missing on the nose. In between the two pattern lines of the head stamp, there are some scales missing. So micro scale here also. Don't know though, because it's throwing me off with the heat pits, because this one does have all the heat pits. Is that possible? Yes. So as it gets a little bit bigger, I'll be able to tell a bit more, but from what I can see here, and on just a smidge on the top of the head there are some scales missing. So these are not scaleless heads. Scaleless head is a different genus. Allelic, I believe microscale and scaleless head are allelic. So you'll either get microscales or scaleless heads from a pairing. But the microscales are different as far as the texture, as far as the scales. They do have beaded scales. So there's the second one. I'm going to show off, I think, one more here. Let me find it really quickly. Let me see. Is it you? Nope, not you. You need some water. Alright, now this one. Nope, that's my Bumblebee. Let me get out of this. Are you gonna try and buy me? You're gonna try. You're not gonna get me though. Bear with me, guys. I'm looking here. No. Had that one out. This one here. Is it that one? I don't remember now. Come here. If this is a little boy, I didn't have this one out yet. Yep, definitely a little boy. So this one is also a spider. It is missing some scales on the head. And it has the reduced heat pits. They're smaller. So this is definitely a micro scale also. Texture's a bit different. So, micro scale spider. Is it a pastel micro scale spider? I can't really tell right now. It is possible. Pastel was in the mix, but micro scale spider, we got 3 out of that clutch. It was a 1 in 48 chance out of that pairing, or was it 1 in 48 or 1 in 36 chance? I can't remember. I have to go back and look. But we got 3 out of the pairing. So he's just chilling. He is a boy. The other 2 were females. So am I going to keep any of these guys? Probably not. These are all, like I said, yellow belly or specter. Mom was a super stripe. So yeah, we'll put it in bag. Right here. Let me pull out last but not least. This little one here, I've changed my verdict on. As I said, it was a boy at first. But I am now positive it's a little girl. This little one may stay here. This is our little ringer girl. That cool ringer going on, that paradoxing there. Not a pied, definitely not a pied. Very, very beautiful. Right now I'm leaning kind of towards yellow belly on this one. It looks very yellow belly-ish, but whether it is or not, I'm not sure. It's either yellow belly or spectre for sure. So yeah. Not pastel because the head stamp's too dark. Got the wacky pattern. Not inchy. Is it fire? Maybe. It's possible. I'll wait for a couple more sheds on that to determine that one for this. Does have some good flaming coming up the sides and some slight blushing down the dorsal. We have a blush going all the way around the top of the dorsal and back down to the other side there. So yeah, I don't know. We'll wait and see a couple more times with this little one. I am determined that this is a little girl though. So maybe staying here. We'll see. Alright guys, my video has ran longer than I was anticipating it to run. But that's okay. That is okay. As always guys, like, share, subscribe. I'm going to get out of here. Hit the bell notification so you know when videos get dropped every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Words are so very hard. Yeah, I'm at 25 minutes. Jeez. Sorry this is so long, guys. I'll try and tone it down to 20 minutes or less, or around 17 or 18 minutes. No promises though. And as always, guys, check out TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Yeah. If you have any questions, send me a message. I will get back to you. I promise. Thanks for all you guys watching. I appreciate the support. If you want to help support the channel though more, and head over to Patreon, check out Large Caliber Instructors on Patreon, and go check out Morphart. I think that's all my selfless plugs for today. Yeah. Alright guys, get out of here because it's way too long. I'll see all of you in the next video, guys. Stay safe.